main show. What's up, guys? This is Showtime's Fight Forum. I'm your boy Showtime. Thank you guys for watching. It's your first time watching. This is where we talk all sports. Psych. We talk all fights. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like, comment, and all that good stuff. Today's conversation is going to be about this past weekend where we talked about the Canelo fight. The pound for pound king literally showed why he's the pound for pound king. All right. I do want to, brag a little bit, just a smidget. I did say this fight was going to be competitive. I did also tell you guys Billy Joel is a very good fighter. Okay, he's a good boxer. Simple and plain. He's awkward. He's weird, man. He's a Brit, bro. Which means he likes to talk. He get in your head. And we seen Canelo was trying to knock this dude out, bro. Like he was throwing a lot of heavy shots. But I will say this as well: the fight was competitive. Let's just get it frank. It was competitive, but y'all slicing it. All right. I'm tired of all these. Like, I'm looking on Twitter and looking at all these people acting like this fight was like the closest fight ever, or Billy Joe was actually winning. No, he was not. He was not winning that fight. I'm sorry, bro. Like, at best, and literally at best, and this is still reaching in my opinion, at best, going into the ninth, that fight was even. At best. Realistically, though, Canelo was up 5-3, 6-2. I could see 6-2. 5-3 is more so where I was at, but I can still see 6-2. It's not, people was like just trash the judges. Granted, I think one had like Canelo losing Canelo winning every round, but like one. Now that one's okay, cool. I'm not gonna disrespect Billy Joe like that. He definitely won like 2-3 rounds, especially towards like the middle rounds. But guys, come on, man. Stop the hate on Canelo, man. Like, the guy's phenomenal, man. We know what he is. He also said what he was gonna do in the 8th round. Is pretty much when I'm gonna figure this guy out. That's what he did. I said 6th round. I really meant 8th. I'm sorry, but I also mentioned that he's gonna counterbox. He didn't really counterbox, but to finish him, I said that he was gonna counterbox, which he did. Threw a hook, boop, countered, broke his whole face. You know how powerful you gotta be to break a whole face, bro? I mean, obviously it happens in the UFC all the time, but that's with 4-ounce gloves. We did that jank with that going. It's hard, man. So, like, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know what that dude be eating, but good gracious. I've already said it before, man, but Canelo's the best fighter in the world right now. His confidence levels on fuego. He never worried. Even when towards like the middle rounds, he was starting to miss a little bit because I felt like he was just gunning for the knockout, going for the head so much, missing. I'm going for the uppercuts and kept missing on the uppercuts. And eventually, I was just like, all right, well, he's going to catch him because when you have power like Canelo, you just got to catch him one good time. And we saw that. And I don't think people also need to talk about Billy Joe, calling him a quitter and all that thing. If you break your face, like, I'm okay at any moment in time for you to say I'm done fighting. Like, live to see another day. You was about to get knocked. It was going to end up bad for him the next round anyways. Canelo started celebrating halfway through that round, which told me he knows this fight is about to be over. And he knows he's going to crush him. And Canelo's about to literally tag him up the next round. When you're fighting the best in the world like that with that much power, bro, think about your career. Just gear up, try to get better, fight another fight, and then, continue to make your money. You don't want to end your career off some prize stuff. So I don't blame Billy Joe. But yeah. Like I said, the fight was fun. Like I said, he was very awkward. Also being a southpaw, he was getting them with the jab, but I don't value jabs as much as I value like hooks and straight punches and punches that really matter. Like, I mean, that's why it like kind of confused me. And I saw people like Ariel Helwani and all that stuff talking about should there be a rematch because of nigga, what didn't he be a rematch for? For what? For what? He got finished. Like, he didn't come out. There's no need. We don't need that. That's stupid. So like, y'all people are annoying. All because a person get a little bit of when you fight the best in the world, man, these people everybody's not gonna bow down to you. You're gonna find people that are gonna push you a little bit. He pushed them a little bit. It wasn't like he like pushed him to the brink. It's 12th round. It's even. Who's gonna win? Bro, it's the 8th round. They had 4 more of that. Like, you thought he was gonna handle that for 4 more? Okay, have fun. Believe it. But anyways, we know what the fight that needs to be made. We know the fight that should happen next, which is going to be Caleb Plant fighting Canelo. Some people are still going to be like Charlo. Charlo's the weight class below, doing his thug thizzle. Same with Triple G, doing his thug thizzle. Everybody acting like, they know what's best. He wants to unify the 168-pound belt. Let him do it. I mean, at the end of the day, he's doing it in a year. Like, it's one thing if he was like Floyd, who's fighting once every year. This dude fight like 5 times a year. Let him do it. He's still interested in fighting the Triple G, even though I'm not that interested in seeing it. I think it's gonna be way more, way more clear that Canelo's better now. Because and another thing, I know I'm going tangents, but I just gotta rant a little bit. The first fight that Triple G and Canelo had, I understand people who said Canelo lost that. I'm not gonna sit here and say you're 100% wrong. I also am not gonna be that person that say, the draw was completely wrong. I was okay with a draw. I do believe that the first half was Triple G. Canelo started to steal rounds in the late rounds. I was okay with it. The second fight though, I've seen it like 3 times already. Canelo won the fight, guys. Stop it. Triple G did not win that fight. He did not win that second fight. Move on, bruh. Watch it again without audio. Watch it. I guarantee you'll say, yeah, Canelo won. But the third fight they fight now, it's going to be bad. Triple G might get finished. And y'all want to sit here and say, oh, Triple G still not bad. Triple G might be a finish, yo. Canelo is on that type of level right now. And I just think he's just head and shoulders above the rest of the competition right now. And the fact that they fought 2 times, so Canelo's already familiar with his game. You can say Triple G's familiar too. Yeah, he was so familiar that, it was more convincing the second fight than the first fight. So, yeah, miss me with that. But now, like I said, back to Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant is 21-0. He has 12 knockouts. He has more knockout power than Billy Joe. I do think he's a little more slick than Billy Joe. He's not as battle tested as Billy Joe. He's only had 21 fights. But like I said, he has more power. And I think he's just as sick. He's also a southpaw. And he's young. 28. That dude's hungry. I would love to see that fight. That's a fun fight. The only issue is the fact that I do think he is a little inexperienced compared to Canelo, who has like 60 fights. So, that might be the deciding factor. And also that Canelo's probably just better. But, that's going to be a very, very fun fight. And I hope Caleb Plant takes. I don't see why he wouldn't. It's the most money he's ever going to make. And, if not now, when? Canelo's calling you out. If the pound for pound king is calling you out, you be an idiot to say nah. So, obviously, I expect Caleb Plant to accept it. That should be the next fight. And, bearing if Canelo wins that, then we could possibly start talking about Triple G, Charlos, and all the other people. Or maybe Canelo goes up to light heavyweight. I hope he doesn't, because he doesn't need to do that. He's very small to be fighting a light heavyweight. But if he does, hey, there's fights up there as well. But hopefully, he does fight the Charlos and he does fight Triple G. And who knows, maybe Demetrius, because he's talking a lot of ish as well. But I don't know. He was talking about that payday line and all that stuff, kind of made me think he's not going to really want to fight him. But yeah, so tell me guys what you actually think about that fight, though. That fight was fun. But what was your scorecard? That's what I want to know. Maybe I'm tripping because the commentators, in my opinion, were very, I'm not gonna say biased, but they were very Billy Joe heavy. They were kind of rooting for him a little bit. A lot of the time they were talking, I'm like, all right, man, I get it. He's looking better, but he's not winning. And I felt like that swayed a lot of Twitter's opinions, was the commentators. But tell me how you scored it. Did you watch it again? Did you rewatch it? Do you still think that he had it 4-4 or some odd reason had 5-3 Billy Joe? And if you did, I really don't trust your boxing opinion, but hey, whatever. But yeah, like I said, let me know. Comment, text, message, all that good stuff. I said text message. You ain't texting me. Message me on Twitter, social media, and all that good stuff at Showtime Sanders. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is Showtime's Fight Forum.